While the majority of South Dakota high school football kicked off on Friday evening, there were a few teams who began their season with the Saturday night showdown. Harrisburg, who is currently ranked 4th in 11AA, welcomed in the 5th-ranked Colonels of Mitchell. We head out to Harrisburg Stadium on a gorgeous night under the lights. The Tigers with an early 3-0 lead when they go back to work. Quarterback Kane Kittleson drops back and launches to Brody Mao, who makes the catch in stride and turns on the afterburners. The connection is good for 85 yards and a touch. It's a 10-0 lead for the home team. If the fans like that, they're certainly going to love this. It's more from the Berg air attack. Kittleson drops a dime to Paul, who's going to light up the scoreboard for 6. Paul gives the home team a 17-0 lead early in the second quarter. Mitchell would string together an impressive 80-yard drive a bit later. Kanan Nelson calls his own number for the QB keeper. The future Jackrabbit sets up a 1st and goal where he's going to go under center and give to Spencer Neubauer, who drops the shoulder and punches it across the pylon. It's a 17-7 game, but the home team would once again flex their muscle. Nelson looking to get the offense going, but Josh Boris comes in strong off the edge and buries the quarterback as Harrisburg opens the season with a 30-7 win over Mitchell. Moving up to college, Division I AA kicked off their season with North Dakota State taking on Montana. Tied at 21 in the second when we pick up the action. Carson Wentz looks left and completes to Zach Varah for 6. The Bison tack on the extra point, and it's a 28-21 game. Montana answers back with a strong drive of their own. Brady Gustafson takes the top off the defense as he connects with Ellis Henderson for 62 yards and a touchdown, and we're tied up at 28. NDSU would showcase the ground game in the response. King Frazier bulldozes his way in for a 7-yard score as the Bison take a 35-28 lead. 4th and goal now with just 4 seconds left in the game. The Grizz give to Joey Kotz, and the young man does just that. Punching it in, and they're celebrating in Missoula. The Grizz take down the Bison 35-38. Staying on the gridiron, Dakota State and Dakota Wesleyan opened up their 2015 season with a rivalry showdown in Madison. Dakota State would take a 13-7 lead in the locker room, but DWU puts up 33 second-half points on their way to a 40-27 win. Dylan Turner completed 19 of 29 passes for 3 touchdowns and 222 yards in the win. Former Madison standout Jake McGiles had 315 passing yards in the losing effort. Let's move up to the NFL, where the Vikings are looking to keep a perfect preseason intact. Late in the first quarter, the Vikes showcase a preview of what's to come. Teddy Bridgewater drops back, looks right, and finds Mike Wallace down the sideline. That's good for 39 yards as Teddy Two Gloves finished the day a perfect 7 for 7. After a Blair Walsh field goal, the Cowboys find pay dirt. Tony Romo fires over the middle and finds Terrence Williams, who makes a few guys miss, and he's gone. It's a 60-yard strike. It's a 7-3 game now in favor of the Cowboys. But on the ensuing kickoff, the Vikes would once again change the scoreboard. Cordero Patterson fields the kickoff, follows his blockers. It's going to make a few guys miss and then juke the kicker out of his kicks. It's a 106-yard touchdown to the house. The Vikings go on to win. It's just preseason, but it's a 28-14 win over Dallas, and they're now 4-0. The Brookings boys soccer team is off to a strong start in 2015. They're undefeated on the season and are averaging 4 goals per contest. Today, they traveled south to take on the Tigers of Harrisburg. Let's head back out to Harrisburg Stadium for this afternoon soccer showdown. 20 minutes into the first, the Bobcats try to break through. Devin Hegdahl plays the center ball into the 6-yard box. Austin Stewart gets a flick on, but the save is made by Hunter Stenga, and we remain scoreless. Later in the half, Harrisburg goes on the attack. John O'Varson strikes on the free kick. The redirection is missed, and Ryan Leitz comes up with the save for Brookings. We remain scoreless. After a misplayed ball, Brookings is awarded a set piece from 18 yards out, and Ben Vukovic cashes in. The beautiful strike finds the upper corner of the net, and that would prove to be the difference as Brookings tops Harrisburg 2-1. Staying on the pitch but moving to the girls' side, O'Gorman welcomed in Watertown. Less than 2 minutes to play in the first half, and the Lady Knights capitalize. Mackenzie Eckern sends in the corner, and Mallory Hatzel places it in the back of the net. The Knights take a 1-0 lead at the half. In the second, it's going to be more opportunities for the home team. Hatzel finds herself with space along the right side. She's going to fire a shot on goal, but Tegan Hartley comes up with a strong save for Watertown. Still just a 1-score game. 10 minutes into the second half now, the white and blue strike again. Eckert sends it in, and Teresa Pujato with a solid redirection for the goal as the Knights double up their lead and shut out Watertown 2-0. From the turf to the hardwood, West Central and Del Rapids clashed in the Seahawk Volleyball Invite. In the first, the Trojans go to work. Off the free ball, Ashlyn Hanich uses the back set to find Erica Lorang, who connects for the cross-court kill. Del Rapids looking to keep things close a bit later. They take a page from the Trojans. Chloe Sloberg drops a back set to Michaela Stafferan, who connects off the blocker for the orange and black point. West Central continues to showcase their depth later in the first set. Hannah Zerpel sets up for Ashlyn McDonald, and the sophomore is going to split the defense for the winner as West Central takes down Del Rapids 3-0. Keeping it with volleyball, Huron took on Harrisburg in girls volleyball. In the first set, the Tigers come out strong. Avery Thorson sets up Madison Wasink, and the sophomore rises up and freezes the opposition. She had another big day for Harrisburg. Huron battles back later in the set. Off the bump, libero Senzi Glanzer keeps her eyes up court and places a beautiful ball in the far corner for the winner and the Huron point. But the home Tigers would have too much depth. Off the free ball, Thorson sets up Samantha Slaughter. She's going to climb the ladder and hammer home the point as Harrisburg wins the match 3-0. Also tonight, the Canaries shut out Lincoln with a 5-0 win, but the Twins did fall to the Astros 4-1. That's a look at sports.